We started the Moving Forward project at the beginning of 2014 with the view to help people facing disabling barriers get back into employment. Although we had a lot of emphasis on physical disabilities, there's a lot of underemphasis in the system, especially the political system, on mental health, especially anxiety, confidence and self-esteem.
My name is Katrina West and I am 42 years old. I went to Clare School in Norwich. After finishing the sixth form at 19 years old, I went on to a YTS scheme which helped me get a work placement into a solicitor's, which turned into 3 years employment.
I lost my job and I was working for a big insurance company in Norwich, and they've got 20 years experience in IT.
My name is Nick West, I am 38 years old and I originally come from Parkside Special School. I originally had no grades, I had no GCSEs and no A-levels.
Well, first of all, let me begin by saying I'm John, I'm 26. I was educated at Acle High School, which is now Acle Academy, East Norfolk Sixth Form College, and then went on to do my degree at City College, Norwich.
Oh, what did you do your degree in, if you don't mind me asking?
That's fine. Business computing.
Oh, brilliant. We incorporated a lot of activities of helping and assisting people to empower themselves, particularly disabled people that face barriers initially into getting into the workplace. So, for example, a lot of societies see physical disabilities as actually the barrier of getting into the workplace. So that is known as the medical model of disability, whereas we focused on the social model of disability that showed that the institutions themselves, so for example those stairs that stop you getting into the building, the attitudes of people that just because you're in a wheelchair or you've had a colourful mental health history that stop you getting into employment, they're the ones with the issue, not you.
And what were the disabling barriers that you personally found about finding employment?
I found it very difficult to find employment because I had no GCSEs or any A-levels.
Well, I have been diagnosed as having Asperger's syndrome, dyspraxia and social anxiety disorder, which makes me both physically tenuous because my coordination is not all it should be, and socially tenuous because I find social situations quite difficult.
People who've got my kind of professional skills that can just walk from one job into another, they can generally go as a day-to-day contractor. I was applying for jobs left, right and centre, and I was getting people ring me up every day. And as soon as I found that I had a problem with ability, that lead then went cold.
And the barriers I faced was with how to get back and forth to work and back, and how long hours I could cope with. I also needed understanding, as I sometimes needed to be shown more than once how to do a task.
It was a really enjoyable experience. We had activities such as pizza making, going out for meals, bowling and just having a lot of fun.
So what were the activities on the Moving Forward project that you found most useful or enjoyable?
I personally enjoyed getting to know other people from the course and the social events.
The most useful thing was having the encouragement and having the encouragement to apply to go to college.
So you're at college now?
Yes, I am.
And what are you doing at college?
I am doing fabrication and welding.
And are you working at the moment?
I am. I'm doing my permitted job.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
It's for a care agency and I'm the administrator.
Well, I think the Moving Forward programme was good in that it was balanced between practical activities and social activities. Practical activities such as the disclosing a disability, because that is a particularly tricky question for me, because Asperger's syndrome is still to some extent misunderstood.
We all came from very different backgrounds, including myself. When I was running the project, I have experience of finding it hard to get into the workplace due to my own disability. and it became quite prominent that hidden disabilities as well are quite important. If someone can't see something, they assume it's not there.
So what impact has the project had for you? What has happened since you've been on there?
Well, since I've been on the project, I've actually taken up a volunteer role, and I'm working for equallives.
Would you recommend the Moving Forward project to other people in your situation?
I would, yes. It's greatly helped me, as it's boosted my confidence, helped with my skills in finding work, helped with my skills actually doing work. As up till now, my degree was mainly theoretical.
So what were the skills that you learnt from the project that helped you get that job?
Well, I had a previous experience before from work placements, but it helped me have the confidence to know that I can do it again.
We wanted people to actually focus on their qualities and not define themselves as a disability or a set of health issues. We wanted them to focus on a holistic view of who they are and what they wanted out of life. If you could say the main thing that you got out of the entire 6 months that you were part of the Moving Forward project, what was the most important thing to you?
Most important was probably the confidence issue, because that was the one problem that was holding me back. Not having the confidence to go for jobs, or even have the confidence to, work.
I was a volunteer for this project, working alongside Rachel. I came in a couple days a week, and we initially started doing the session outlines and contacting people, going to the job center, having meetings with them, and then we started with the sessions and meeting everybody through the social activities and the final celebration event.
Best bit about the programme was getting to know everyone. It was a real pleasure. We were all equal, we all had fun, and I think it's not detracting from the seriousness of the actual programme, but it made it better as a whole. If you can actually enjoy what you're doing, it made it an absolute pleasure to run and get to know everyone, and a lot of people have made friendships that I hope will last beyond the lifespan of the project. We're hoping to run this again next year, so there's a lot of exciting times ahead, and we've got a lot of lovely memories. So thank you to everyone that took part in this year's Moving Forward project, and I hope you all stay in touch.
I think in all, the program made people feel worthy again. It was just wonderful to see how people were so withdrawn to begin with and then came out over the course.